Welcome back to another game of Mechabellum here. Let's see, we're doing Dominion Core and Mechanical Evolution, that's what it is. And we're going to go with Supply Specialist. I like the initial units. Because of the starting board that I have, the starting units I have, I'm going to create a balanced board with an idea toward bodyguarding myself later in the game from flanks. Should have just done that from the start to set them up quickly. Excuse me. All right, we'll go with that. It's got a lot of good anti-chaff so we're going to go with this. Come back in the corner. Like that. I'm going to drop the extra crawlers. Usually I keep my chaff, but he's got great chaff clear, so we're going to drop that. Go with these guys right off the bat here. Drop him back, move them forward. We'll go with that. And put a mine right there. Not a terrible setup. Maybe not the greatest setup. I should have been further back. They're in range of the gun. Too early. Oh well, I'm playing casually tonight, and unfortunately, even though I'm trying to play casually, I keep drawing the Asians. I hate playing Asians. These guys just live for stupid games because they got no lives outside of video games, and they're just crazy good at it. I just want to relax and enjoy a game and not have to think too hard. But I keep getting these Asians with higher MMR than me. It's just not that fun to play against them. They have no chill. But we'll see if I can pull out a win. The last one beat me. Looks like I got him round one. We're going to go ahead and go air. Ooh, nice. You got a bigger, more powerful one. Move them further back. Chaff, or not chaff, but wasp. I'm right in the middle. And we're going to do another mine right here because that worked out okay. Goal is to kill that set of, just to kill whatever comes through the barricade, and also to kill the barricade so my units won't get hung up shooting the barricade. He did not go air. Nope, no air for him. He took more marksman. He is an aerial specialist. Oh, I see. He took the tarantula. That's what he did. So I should expect to see air from him since he's aerial specialist. He's continuing to add marksman, and his goal, I guess, is to use the marksman as long range while he's shielding them with others. It's a pretty sound strategy. I do need to add more chaff in order to prevent that from happening, but his chaff clear is honestly pretty good. So I need to figure out a way to take out those fire badgers and that tarantula. Let me put it all the way on the left. I think it's actually good for me. Good. The crawler's gone up there ahead of the wood eyes and the marksman. So that's a win. The underground threat. I'm going to drop it right on top of him, see if it'll get his unit there. He's probably going to do something similar to me. Imagine he's going to try to drop crawlers on top of my own marksman. So I'll put that there. Another unit of crawler right there. We're going to buy a third unit of crawler. Stick it over here. They're pretty even. This is slightly ahead. I'm actually going to move it a little higher up to make sure I stagger them a little more effectively here. And I'd like to keep those, but I want to keep growing to higher units. We're going to actually drop that. Go with another bigger unit. Nice, nice. So far, so good. He's probably going to throw down Mustangs this round to counter my Wasps. we're going to go range on the Wasp. Yeah, I could do ground, but he went with Fangs and Phoenixes. I could throw down the anti-ground on the Wasp in order to get more damage on ground targets, but the range is just a whole lot more utilitarian, and since he has aerial specialist, I should really expect to see aerial units at some point. So rather than go ground and have to pay more for range later to combat whatever he puts in the air, I'd rather go range now, and then if for some reason he ignores his specialization, which I doubt, then I can always go ground later if I need to, if he just continues to build lots of ground units. And unfortunately, he was smart enough to move his Dominion Corps, so I wasn't able to ambush it with my crawlers. That's okay, and not a big deal. I'm just going to hit him on the left and roll that left side. He's going to wind up rolling my right side because the Fangs will kill all my Wasps. That's okay, I'm going to get his tower here in a minute. I really wish I'd gotten that Dominion Corps. That's okay that I didn't. I should have enough to just roll him, so long as this marksman survives. Which I think he will. He shielded his tower to protect it. It's okay, the crawler's on it now. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Whew. Made me nervous for a minute when I saw that tarantula turn toward the marksman. But he wound up surviving. Ooh, some really, really good options there. We're going to go with efficient light manufacturing. He's probably going to use lightning strike on me. That's okay. I'll just take Colossus this round if he does. By the way, I've got the Christmas camo on the tarantula. Cool, huh? We're going to go with some more marksmen. Because he's continuing to add marksmen, I need to make sure that I am keeping up with that. I don't want to fall behind on that, because that's going to be very hurtful in the long run. And he's still not countering my Wasps. I'll leave the Wasps in place. And actually, these guys haven't done a lot, so I'm going to switch them out. Ooh, higher level Tarantula, very nice. We're going to just do that again. So same board, just stronger Tarantulas on the left. We're going to drop this here. Nope, move it back just a little more. I don't want to risk triggering on the building. Sometimes, even though it's not touching, it'll trigger for some reason. The goal is going to be to take out the barricade, again, so these marksmen don't get hung up shooting it. I want them to focus on the Tarantula. There we go. And I actually want him to help focus on the Tarantula. So the goal is not to have them focus on the barricade, it's to have them focus on the Tarantula. So these Fangs walk across, trigger the mine, take out some of the Fangs, take out the barricade, and hopefully the rest of these guys will do for the Fangs while these guys do for the Tarantula, if he doesn't move his beacon, which I fully expect him to move it. Nope, he didn't. Okay, so my gamble paid off. He finally went air as well and added Overlord. That's okay. I've got extra marksmen. Hopefully there'll be enough to counter. And I've got Mustangs too. But I think I'm going to be okay. I'm going to get his beacon here in a second. And he's going to be toast. He's got motherships. He's probably going to go with a Wasp setup later. In an effort to overwhelm me with Wasps that are shielded. Oh no, he actually survived and got my marksman. Interesting. That's disappointing. But he's got a pretty solid anti-ground setup with a heavy chaff setup. Looking at that mothership. Pretty conventional meta style. So he'll probably go that route. That's okay. I'll add more Mustangs and more marksmen. There he goes. I really thought I was going to have that Tarantula. I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't. That's alright. I'm going to go training beacon. I'm going to add range. And we're going to add that. Because I've got light manufacturing, I can buy a lot more stuff. He also went with it. I am actually going to level this Tarantula and trade it. Oh, we got a worm. I like it. Put the worm on this side, go hit that Tarantula. He still hasn't bought much anti-air. I'm going to do that, just in case he changes that up this round. These guys are going to go straight at all this. I'm going to build them in a straight line. A little staggered, actually. Just to kind of help tie up that mothership in the middle, the Overlord. Well, the shield, he did move. Oh, that was smart. Moved the beacon to the Overlord, which would probably be okay. He's got 2 level 4 hounds. That's level 5 hound. That's a little hurtful. Let's see. Dimensional Rift is Barrenland and Godless. That's not a bad one either, actually. Level 2 Sandworm is not a bad thing. Hopefully that'll help clear out this right side. We'll see. I don't know that I'm going to keep that because it doesn't fit real well with my board. Although Sandworms are great, I could build some Sandworms, but they have no anti-air, so I don't think they're going to help long term. I think what I really need to do is put in some Raidens. So I'm going to try to trade that. Maybe I'll get lucky, draw a high-level Raiden. We'll see. For some reason, he's keeping the one squad of Phoenixes. I think I would have traded them or sold them by now. Not really benefiting him. Not in the way that other units might. Alright, come on, clear this guy. There you go, clear him out. Nice, alright, the worm survived. And I got his Overlord. I complained about Asians at the beginning, but I'm smoking this guy, so I don't know. Maybe they got stupid Asians. Let's see. Ooh, Fortified Hacker. That's really tempting, but I don't need super supply enhancement because this game won't last long enough. We're going to do the Wasp Swarm. I'm actually going to put it back here, right on top of the Phoenixes. We're going to trade the Worm out. That's not a bad one to get. Honestly, it's not a bad placement either. Double them. Double them. Give them a shield. Add more. Roll that. Add another one of these guys. I actually really like that setup. We're gonna go with that. I didn't mean anything negatively when I said stupid Asians. That sounds like a terrible thing to say and a terrible stereotype. I didn't mean that the way it sounded. It's more like you have stupid people from any race. So that wasn't it. Just there's a stereotype. They're super smart, and I was lamenting that because I've been losing to Asians all night, and then I get one that hasn't beat me once. So my joke was, I guess they have dumb people among them as well. They're not all super smart, and it sounded really terrible. And I was thinking about what I said. That did not sound right. That sounds terrible. So I apologize. That's not how I intended for it to sound at all. But sometimes you say things before your brain has a chance to process what you're saying, and then you play it back in your head, and you're sitting there going, "Wow, did I just say that? That's terrible. That's not what I meant." There we go, the Wasps. Ooh, I smoked one of the Phoenixes. Oh, I got them both before they could even get off a shot. That's awesome. Of course, I added shields to the Wasps, so these Wasps that came in will have shields as well, so that's going to be really nice. The shield that he put down does not protect his Overlord. I'm not really sure why he did that, because he kind of missed all of his... Well, no, he barely got him. He's still counting the shield when I try to shoot those guys. He almost messed up his shield, but in the end it didn't matter. Yeah, I beat an Asian. I didn't lose to one tonight. I finally broke my loss streak.